Slam a ding dong. There we go. I've been following this yo-yo. We had a pretty good day yesterday, I guess. Nothing really broke out though. Still waiting for that Bitcoin. Sorry I'm late. I had a few calls right when I wanted to press record, so I couldn't get to you. So we got the new candle coming out. Let's look at Bitcoin while we're at it. Get all these things backfilled while we're waiting. Where is it? I was trying to eat lunch too. 5 o'clock Arizona time every day. See if we can't get some runners on the open. A 15-minute chart for Bitcoin here on the side. See how we'd open today. So the weekly's still trying to get over that 8. Daily still trying to get above the 8. We do right now. We do show a whipsaw. We had a double bottom, and then a whipsaw came across. So we got higher lows. We got this little pattern: left shoulder, head, right shoulder. We got a bigger pattern over here: left shoulder, head, right shoulder. So, I mean, just one reverse head and shoulders after another. So it's trying to find a bottom. I'm hoping that we can get this thing rolling, because a lot of coins are a lot of them have been breaking out on the daily and weekly, as we've seen this past month. One in particular, it was Steam. Broke out from a bottom, broke out on a daily, and here we have on the open a little continuation. There we go. Yesterday it ran up and sold off the rest of the day, so here we go for another day. Looking for a daily continuation, looking for the weekly to pop into the 1400 range. We're at 1150 or 1143. So lots of room to grow on Steam, for instance. What's another good one that broke out? XVG. Let's see if we can find that. Looks like Steam on the open again. I think it was XVG that broke out. No. What is it? Let's not take my word for it. We'll just go through these. Top ones on the open. Some of these haven't filled yet. So, for instance, via IBE on the weekly chart, cross over the 34. That's a trend change situation. Long-term trend change. You can see the daily broke out, came all the way back to the support level. So maybe a continuation on this. Let's just go through these. How close they're getting. Look at fuel. Watch for a previous high break. Here's your support. So it's sitting at support. Watch for the previous high break on the daily. Watch that crossover for a trend change on the weekly. I need to change this. There we go. SUB hasn't done anything yet. Watch these ones that haven't done anything. Got a nice J curve waiting for that pop. Looks like Salt just popped its head up. MCO, same difference. It's got some support on the daily, waiting for a weekly crossover. Let's give these things a few minutes. See if anything nice comes up. I don't have my chat open. No one's been watching me live, so I'm trying to save some energy. Let's see what's going on. Just waiting on Bitcoin. Make sure I'm live. There we go. So another reverse head and shoulders off the right shoulder from a previous head and shoulders, reverse head and shoulders. The daily on Bitcoin is a reverse head and shoulders. So one reverse head and shoulders after another. And now it looks like the reverse head and shoulders on the daily is an extended right shoulder. Still looking for a target of that spot there of around 3,300. So maybe that right shoulder is going to end up doing that. But in order for this pattern to complete, we need to get over the neckline over here, above 4,000 approximately. So we got about 500 points away, 450. Looks like Salt takes the lead. So it's running, Salt's running into resistance. So golden roll is selling into resistance, so don't chase it. Let it pop into resistance, come back and grab you off a support line. Let's see, REP just poked its head up. See, it's coming off of a bottom that's crossing over the 8. Looks like weekly REP already ran up, so showing a double top, so be careful long term. This might just be a bearish retrace on the intraday. MITH hasn't moved yet. It's poking its head up a little bit. Looks like I got a spike low on the intraday from yesterday's close. Be careful on that. Looking for previous high breaks. Looking for moves over the 34 on the dailies. Over the 34, into the 34. Nice inverted hammer, almost perfect, right over support. So now we're looking for a continuation. MET, MFT. Salt takes the lead. Let's see what happens when it hits resistance. Cash has a nice little pattern on the daily. Watch for those pattern breaks. OAX. That one ran across the 34 on the daily, on the weekly, came all the way back into support, looking for support on the daily. Looks like a little fresh across the 34. Crossing the 34 over or under and then back in, that's a bearish retrace. So be careful on this. It may need to take a couple more drops on the intraday. Getting close on salt and the resistance level. If it wants to pop, watch it pop and come back in. So don't buy it at resistance, wait till it pops for support and then put your order in at support level. Or you can do the tier buying if you want. If you think it's going to pop. 25% here, 25% there. Just keep doing that until it really pops. Up to you. Buy at support, sell in resistance though, that's all I can say. Minute. Let's do a 5-minute chart. See, a 5-minute chart. I got three wicks pointing up. It's a triple top on a candle formation. Let's watch this as it hit resistance. Let it come all the way back in. Nice. This is a nice hammer down here, so use that as your support level. I'd put a nice little buy order right above this hammer. See what happens. Let it come down and grab you. When things really get heated up, you can notice on these Bitcoin trades, it'll run up really fast into resistance. Once you see that, you put it all the way back down and it'll just come down and really just fast grab you. It's pretty awesome. But things aren't that heated up yet. Still waiting for a bottom to come in for confirmation. Candles are always about confirmation. I might not care about the three tops there. We still got a previous high above at 72, so I think I chased salt a little yesterday as well. So I'm skeptical if it's going to have any juice, because it wouldn't do it yesterday. PXS. Each point is 5%, so it's probably not need to worry about those. Each little move. Oh, that looks good off the bottom on the daily. Could be a nice time to get in this little rinky-dinky coin. Coming across the 34. Just don't go all in, would you? Hot, still trying to break that previous high. So if you can catch it on that kind of term. But I think those two are pretty diluted. Lots of coins laying around. Once these diluted coins get moving, though, it's pretty hard to stop them. Could get something out of both of them. I don't recommend it, though. Little sideways action, maybe a sideways consolidation, wait for the previous high breaks. I'm guessing just a little retracement though. Momentum's going to dry up. Traders are going to start selling. And then the cascade effect. Still have a previous high at 72. Looking for volume. Nothing spectacular except for salt. OAX looks interesting on the bottom. Let's see if that's a bearish retrace or a continuation. It's got some work to do. Yesterday's volume open was a lot nicer. Thought we're going to get some really good hits yesterday, but nothing ever panned out. So I think this is just a continuation of the dry up. I got my alert set on VIB. That weekly chart coming across at 34 is what I'm looking for. Trend change stuff. Or they really just blow out. Yes. Little elf. I was following that a couple days ago. Never came through. I'm waiting for a nice pop on the bottom here. Lots of these are going to start popping once the volume hits. POA. Nice J curve right over support. The 8 crosses over the 13 and just kind of smooths all in. It's ready to go in at any time. The daily's already got support. Kind of a rounding top though, so watch for any kind of retrace. Looking for volume. Salt's still trying to run it up. It's a very nice base on salt. The long-term chart. So 7 will get you 10 basically. Got a meeting line here, right where that resistance is at 34. I'm guessing I need an opposing point, so it's going to run up, get tired, and then opposing point, and then let her rip. Depends on volume. REP. It's got some volume, something crazy going on with REP. Got internet snagged. There we go. REP off the bottom, that looks good. I'm not sure if it has enough support yet. We'll see. Nice blowout on the 34. That's what I'm looking for on the bottoms. GRS poked its head up. I got slow internet. There we go. Looks like I got a pop on this. It came all the way back down into support. Can't tell what's going on the daily or the weekly yet. I'm holding this yo-yo off the bottom here, but still waiting for that weekly punch. Came close a couple times. That was one of them yesterday. I was really attacking. It never went. It never popped. It's gonna though. Momentum says on the daily that it's gonna eventually pop. So it's nice that it opened up though. Thin line support on the daily and intraday. I'll have to make sure I don't get slaughtered on it. Because now I'm showing a double top on the daily. So, and it's support line is at 427, so that can just fall over at any moment. Waiting on Bitcoin. Ain't nothing else going on. All the top risers on volume, cream to the top, and not much going on. It's a good couple weeks though. I think that's it for me. Make sure that if you're out there and you want to join Discord, feel free. Nothing going on in Discord yet, but I'm trying to get this server up and running so people can come and collaborate. It's a very nice, Discord's a very nice text and voiceover messaging. You can post pictures, video, lots of good stuff going on over there. So trying to create a little hangout for collaboration. Someone has a question or someone's following a stock. We can all catch the breakouts together, kind of stuff. I think that's it. I think catching salt on the rebound would be nice. Right above that hammer, even the hammer before it. There's another hammer right before it, 67, 68, anywhere around there. Catch that shit on the rebound. Sell at resistance, buy into support. Anyways, that's it. I don't see anything. Watch those pattern breaks. I'll catch you all later.